Hello, everyone. Here is a mini episode. Um, Chris, Colin, Linda, and I were all heading home after spending a great time at some friends of ours' house watching the Dallas Jacksonville game. Dallas lost, and I was the designated driver. The other three in the car had enjoyed some great food and some great bourbon. So this conversation was fueled by a special Japanese edition of Blanton's, along with Weller and several other really good bourbons. So here you go.
I just want to say this. There is no substitute for winning. We must win. We will win. Win is the name of the game.
Dallas Cowboys fans, let's get ready to rumble!
We got a job to do, and we're going to do it, baby!
Hello, everybody. It's your boy CJ, along with the rest of the 3rd and 7 crew. First, I'm going to go ahead and say to my boy, Carlo.
3rd and 7 boys, Carlo, stand up.
The ringleader himself, Jesse Wayne Jackson.
Driving home from the annual Bourbon Bowl. And
Also, we've got a special guest appearance. Had to pull on a string again, as usual, in the building, the People's Champ, Linda Jackson.
Thank you, LCJ in the house.
we're driving home from the Bourbon Bowl, where we had a wonderful time with Courtney and Brandon and their wonderful family.
Yeah.
And the food was good, the bourbon was good, the atmosphere and friendship was good. The Cowboy game, not so much.
Cowboys lose 40-34 in overtime. Dallas came out very, very strong. Had, let's see, it was 21-7 at halftime. The Jaguars scored 17 in the third quarter. Colin, it looks like that our fake boy, Trevor Lawrence from Clemson's looking like he's kind of finding, and plus our injuries in the secondary, it really, really kind of hurt us, it looks like. We were playing well in the first half, but second half didn't go too well. What do you think?
Well, the injuries to the front half, too. The front half, 11 hasn't been the same.
Man, 11 had a sack in the first half, but that was it, yeah.
Van Der Esch got hurt this game.
Oh, he did? Wow,
Yeah.
Another injury, yeah.
No, there's a lot of injuries.
Let's actually go ahead and really dissect what happened. Brandon Pugh jinxed us. We're sitting there at Bourbon Bowl, and we're up 21-7, 24-7, something like that. Brandon goes,
a real garbage piece of shit.
beep. And so we're throwing the ball, and Brandon's like, yes, catch it, go, touchdown. Like, wait, you know.
Why are you cheering for Jacksonville?
I just want a good game. And a
he-
good game turned into a Cowboys loss. They played with their food against Chicago. They played with their food against Detroit. They played with their food against Houston. Finally, someone took their food, and it was the Jaguars. How can we have any faith in this team?
You can't. And once again, this is unfortunately
Cowboys!
the burden this team has is that they cannot. We don't care what the regular season does. We want to see what happens on the off season. I mean, during the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we just this point they've beaten some good teams, but they've also barely beat and now lost some bad teams.
Go Cowboys!
Yeah, you're right, Dad. I don't know. I mean, last week it was really, really cool to see the goal line stance and the 98-yard drive, but that's a 1-10 team. Jacksonville, we didn't have a podcast this week, but I talked to y'all individually and said it's going to be a tough game. I didn't think we actually were going to lose, but I never think we're going to lose. But the fact that we basically played the game like we're supposed to and then gave it up like kind of later in the game is very, very troubling. And that shows conditioning. And I'm not just talking about breathing. I'm talking about just conditioning in terms of mindset that is just everything wrong with the Cowboys.
And
we love the CD. We love all the pomp and circumstance, but it's called the way it is.
Complete opposite.
Good. What you got?
I believe the Cowboys are the Cowboys. They are very conditional.
Inconsistent.
What does that mean?
They are inconsistent.
They're very inconsistent. They're Snuffers.
But they're conditional.
We want to give a huge shout out to Snuffers for not sponsoring the podcast.
Exactly. Multiple locations. Stop by your local Snuffers. Pick up some cheese fries. Pick up a Snuffer.
Ask for the good ranch.
Pick up a burger.
Ask for the good ranch.
The ranch is better than
if you get a burger.
you've had.
If you get a burger, you do get a side salad for free.
Yes.
Because they put that much lettuce on it.
Not anymore.
Well,
they lost.
It's because
that.
Pat Snuffer gone.
Nope. And I'm
R.I.P. to Pat Snuffer.
I'm not gonna lie to our fans. I'm not gonna be
Jerry Jones out here and be in the Cowboys' back pocket, okay? I'm not in Snuffer's back pocket anymore, eh?
But Snuffers, a great burger, a great chicken sandwich, a great
corn dog,
chicken strip,
a great experience.
They got a good corn dog, chili dog. You know, we love the
great
dogs.
quesadilla, a great nacho.
Hold on.
Snuffers is great.
All right, so getting back to the game, LJ, what were your thoughts?
I didn't see the game.
Because?
I was busy drinking.
Drinking?
Bourbon.
Okay, all right. Jesse, thank you. Jesse Jackson.
You're welcome.
So, what were your thoughts on it? That was
it's going to be easy to do this, but I'm just going to say, I think Pizza Boy called a bad game. I think there were times when he just didn't like it in overtime. Or like during the final 2 minutes, where we got recovered a fumble, and there's like a minute and a half, maybe 45 minutes. If we can get a first down, get time off the clock, even with them having timeouts, they don't have time to kick a tying field goal, and we didn't run plays that made the clock keep ticking.
Yep.
So,
well, you know what stinks is that we were talking during the game. If the Cowboys rush more than they pass, they're basically unbeatable. That's not the case today. The Dallas Cowboys ran 41 times for 154. That's an average of 3.8 yards. They threw it 30 times, so there was 11 more runs. Now, what stinks, and we can take this out, is that we're at Bourbon Bowl, so I don't know really what happened. Why all of a sudden did the defense just start sucking?
It was kind of weird because we were, and we do this once a year with the pews. We have a great time, and everyone brings a fresh bottle of bourbon, something that we hadn't used before, or something that's rare, and everyone samples, everyone has a good time. We catch up with just some of our dearest friends, and so I was the same thing. I was like, wait a minute, we're only up by 3? What the hell happened? You know, because you're kind of enjoying company.
Tony Pollard, 19 carries, 75 yards. Zeke Elliott, 16 carries, 58 yards.
Thank you for knowing that, Chris.
CD Lamb, 7 receptions for 126 yards.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the things that we can take from this, and this is just for the audio because I do not actually like this, is that we do have a number 1 receiver. Over the past 10 games, I don't have the stats, but that man has shown I can carry the load of 88.
Yeah.
Right?
That's fine.
And Noah Brown has shown that, you know, why would you bring in a different high-profile receiver to take away, you know, plays from him?
T.Y. Hilton, I think, is a great option.
Yes, I think so too.
Surprised he didn't play today?
Great option.
Because he was in the Colts, which was the Jacksonville's division.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not an idiot. I know that it was the first, you know.
Yeah.
We signed him on what, Monday?
Get him ready.
Yeah.
Get him ready.
Yeah.
Get him ready.
Dak Prescott, 2 more interceptions today. I thought he said he was going to clean that up.
Not good.
Trevor Lawrence, 27 of 42, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He also did have a fumble that the Cowboys got. Colin called, what'd you call the pick?
I called 2 turnovers.
You did, and you got that right. And the Cowboys still lost, 40-34 in overtime.
It hurts. It really, really hurts. Jalen hurts. I don't think the Cowboys are ready. I don't think the Cowboys are there.
Nope.
It does set up for Christmas Eve.
Not as much fun anymore.
Yeah, because now that you know you can't win the division, all you could do is, I guess if Washington beats the Giants or the Giants beats the Washington tonight, I can't remember which. If one of them wins, we make the playoffs. If the other one wins, we don't. But you can't win the division. If you now I would prefer we beat the Eagles, just to show that we can stay competitive with a good team. But it does kind of take a little bit of the luster off our Christmas Eve game.
It does. And you know what? Looking at these stats, first downs, Cowboys 24, Jacksonville 26.
Thank you for telling that, Chris.
Total plays, 74 Dallas, 70 Jacksonville. Basically, if you go down here, total yards, though, Jacksonville 503, Cowboys 397. So over 100 yards in total yards. But everything total drives, 13-12.
Look, when Jacksonville got turnovers, it was in their wheelhouse. They were right there. It was a 20-yard play to make a touchdown, and they still got field goals.
Yep, rushing 192, Cowboys 154. Penalties, Cowboys only had 2 penalties today. Turnovers, Jacksonville had 3, Cowboys had 2. If you're a superior team, all of these Cowboys, 35 minutes of time of possession, Jacksonville 27. So we had the ball 9-8 minutes, longer than them, and they win in overtime thanks to Brandon effing Pugh. LJ.
Yes.
Is this team cooked?
No.
Okay, how come?
Christmas Eve and the Eagles, that's a big deal. I know this was right before Christmas, but no, this we're not done. We're not even near done.
Jesse?
Oh yeah, this team's been done. Yeah, put a fork at them. They're done. Yeah, we're gonna be 1 and done in the playoffs. It's over. Yeah, just another year. It's another year of just lousy playoff football.
I told CJ earlier today, 10 years, the Cowboys will win another championship.
Until then. Yep. Well, hey, sad Cowboy fans, we want to go ahead and give you instant feedback, instant reaction. We appreciate you guys listening. Please subscribe, like, all that bullshit. Shout out to Snuffers for not sponsoring the podcast. Hey, shout out to Brandon and Courtney Pugh.
They put on a great program.
Till Person and Chamberlain. What was her favorite thing? The glass something? What was her, what were those teddy bear things? Like the pillows?
Squish metal.
Squish metal. Alright, shout out to Squish Metal. Shout out to everybody who likes the Cowboys. And if you don't, you can go yourself. Woo! This is the 3rd and 7 boys signing out. Peace!
Thank you very much. We did it our way, baby. We did it. We did it. We did it.